So guys, I wanted to make a little video mainly talking about the leaderboard inside of the most recent Roblox event, the Hunt Mega Edition, because it's been very interesting. There's been a little bit of drama and a little bit of controversy surrounding it. It's nothing too bad, to be honest. I expected it to be a lot worse. Honestly though, throughout the entire The Hunt event, we did have a bit of drama surrounding the games as well, which I'm just going to talk about briefly. I'm not going to get into this too much, but the game that got the most backlash was actually the Infection gunfight, because I don't know if you guys tried to get the mega token inside of this, but the challenge you had to do was really weird. So you had to find a pair of goggles, and then using your guns, you had to shoot the zombies in order, which spell out Mega Edition or whatever, and it was really frustrating. I'm pretty sure they nerfed it at some point, because like whoever completed it first had like the server reset, and then somebody had to try and get it again, and pretty much people were freaking out over this. They were going nutty just because of how hard it was. It was like making them bonkers, right? And their Discord server got flooded, people were going nuts. This is the nicest message I could find on the video. Somebody saying, "You will be homeless once the game dies because you have no talents to make a good game." I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like Infection gunfight. Not the mega token bit though, that was stupid. I like the concept of it because, you know, I'm a big fan of Nex and zombies. But yeah, the hate they got was kind of nuts. I mean, obviously people are overreacting, but then again at the same time, the challenge they added was just so infuriating. I can see why this happened, but yeah, for sure, people do need to calm down a little bit. I guess pressure got quite a bit of backlash as well, because obviously getting their mega token was very difficult. But apart from that, guys, there was not as much drama as I expected. Anyway, that's enough talking about the games. Let's talk about the leaderboard for the top 10 finalists. So Blox News tweeted there. They said, "Congratulations to the top 10 finalists in the Hunt Mega Edition event. Your journey to $1 million isn't over just yet though. The Hunt Mega Final streams April 4th live from the Roblox HQ. So all of these people, including the anonymous people, which is going to be weird, are going to the Roblox HQ in, well, not even that long, in like 2 weeks, something like that, to battle each other for $1 million. Now, there was something here which was a bit strange. As far as I'm aware, I think about 9 or maybe 10 of these people on the top 10 finalists are all friends, and they're in the same group, because Roblox posted a tweet here, and if I just go and play this video, I'm just going to mute it, because, you know, they put weird audios over these things. You can see all of these people dancing and doing emotes or whatever. They are all friends, and a few of them are QA testers, some of them are verified people. I don't know what for, probably developers, because yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy's not a YouTuber. However, as I was saying, some people were not too happy about this, but I'm going to be honest, this is something I could just like see happening. Clearly a group of friends here got together, and obviously these guys are massive Roblox nerds. They're really good at games. As I said, some of them are QA testers as well, so they know about trying everything in the game and testing everything, and that's probably why they got into the top 10. I did see this guy talking about it. He said, "I don't get why people are mad at the fact that the top 10 are friends or have connections with each other. It's not like they're cheating, they're just so good, bro. This is literally the whole point of the event." So yeah, it's true. As Blazarian pointed out, QA testers, yep, they are wearing the QA tester items like the Valkyries and the other random stuff, and they're also wearing t-shirts which say gun to mode on, which I thought was quite funny. It really doesn't surprise me that a few of them are QA testers. As I was saying, these guys know to try everything. I highly doubt any of the devs like told them what to do it the quickest way possible. There's no evidence for that, so anybody talking about stuff like that is just, well, nonsense, to be honest. So these guys were kind of talking about the whole QA thing. Vex said, "I don't want to point fingers, but considering how poorly managed some events were back then, and the QA members having some connection with it is funny. Wonder how the event will play out now, and I wouldn't be surprised if a previous QA member wins it." And yeah, well, they did. Blazarian said, "For sure, they played enough past events, poorly managed, yes, to know how these typically work." Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that. Of course, these guys have QA'd so many Roblox events. They sort of just know what's going on. And so that's why they're desperate to make a group of past QA testers to compete with the normies. They probably all conspired and all agreed to split the prize money or something. That definitely happened, like 100%. I know this person's like, "This is actually such a bogus statement." I could easily see that happening. Yeah, these guys are onto something. Like, I don't care or anything, good for them. It's just when you think about it, it's so obvious. I thought Derps had an interesting point. Nobody wants the same people to win. You're supposed to figure it out on your own. It's not whoever figures out the clues first, it's just whoever is in the same hunting group that does it first. Ruins the whole point. I mean, in a way, but stuff like this was just bound to happen anyway, right? It doesn't really bother me too much. Like the other people were saying, it's just funny. The chances of having like individual people that just happen to stumble upon it and all win at the same time without sharing clues amongst each other, like the chance of a situation like that where it's all random people which win, I just can't imagine that happening. It's got to be a group group, right? Because you've got to share information to know what you're doing. And yeah, they were all connected. I guess we can take a quick look at the leaderboard because something really interesting also happened. So yeah, this is the leaderboard. We've got the Death Eagle in first place, Poke the Dragon 100,000 second place. In third place, we've got Frederick. Now, I want to talk about this guy in a second because, well, I think he might have got disqualified, but yeah, stay tuned for that. In fourth place, we've got Safi, I think. In fifth place, we've got Vepic, which apparently didn't win the Federation thing. I don't know why. Sixth place, we've got Icy. Seventh, Anonymous. Yep, I don't know who this is. Like, genuinely, I don't know who that is. Eighth place, we've got Robe 100. Ninth place, we've got Dude. And 10th place, we've got 3JA. And, unlucky for Max, he got 11. Oh man, I feel bad for Max as well because I don't think Mad Max had anything to do with these people. I think he figured it out by himself. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it looks like he was just short of getting in. Or to be fair though, if this Frederick guy does get disqualified, then yeah, he will get in. So yeah, you can go through their profiles or something. Obviously the Death Eagle. If you do go through their profiles, one thing to keep an eye out, one thing to look at is the friends list. And yeah, you're going to see why. It's because guys, well, yeah, they're all connected. They're all friends. As I said, some of them are previous QA testers, some of them are random Roblox players. Here's Frederick, which I'll get onto a bit in a second, but yeah, again, he's friends with all of them. And obviously, they were all speaking to each other. They all figured out what to do, and they decided they were probably going to share the prize money. Well, we don't know. We're not too sure. Obviously, they definitely helped each other to get into the top 10. Yeah, the fact they're all on each other's friends list and in the same sort of groups as well is, you know, pretty obvious. Not that I'm trying to call them out or anything. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying what they did was necessarily bad. It's literally just what happened. Here you go. Here's Robe 100. I just realized, did I open this in order? I don't think I did. Oh well, who cares, I guess. Then we've got the Dude guy, which looks like a tomato ketchup. That's a pretty cool avatar. Then we've got the oldest person's called Jay. So yeah, wait, is this person not friends with him? It's hard to tell actually. As we said at the start of the whole hunt thing, whoever won would get criticism. So it's understandable why people are like, you know, trying to have a dig at them in some possible way. As I said, it doesn't really matter. It's not like they cheated. But guys, we do have some really fascinating information, and apparently this is being confirmed to be like 100% true. Now I'm still going to say apparently, but the guy has pretty much admitted to it. So take a look at this from Shepmodder. He said Frederick, I think I'm pronouncing that right, who placed third in the Hunt Mega Edition, has been allegedly disqualified because of their account being PG'd. Now if you don't know what that means, it means password guessed. So even if he didn't do it himself, the chances are he probably purchased an account off eBay, which is against Roblox rules. Now Roblox used to ban people for doing this, and they used to lock their accounts, and I guess in some cases they still do, but I think for the past 3 years they haven't really been doing it so much. I did take a look at this guy's profile and I kind of wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I was thinking, okay, maybe it's not, maybe he just made it like back in 2007, but after just taking about 20 seconds to scroll through this guy's inventory, I very quickly realized this guy is not a classic Roblox player, and well, yeah, normally you prove it by, you know, scrolling through people's stuff. So let's keep on scrolling until we get to the, okay, this is Egg Hunt 2019. If we scroll a bit more, we might get to Egg Hunt 2018. Okay, so here you go. Here's Egg Hunt 2018. And if you scroll a bit more, you're going to see the account was verified in 2018. And if you scroll back, there's a few items from 2007. So what happened is this guy probably purchased this account, I'm guessing, off eBay. And then he's been using it ever since. I guess back in 2018, he wanted an old Roblox account with an old join date, which is fair enough. I've never really cared too much about people selling their accounts unless it's somebody like Fave, which is doing it to get away with, like, you know, dodgy actions or whatever. Personally, I've never been too bothered if people want to buy and sell their stuff, but it seems like people were digging through the accounts of, you know, the top 10 winners, which was going to happen, and somebody found out this guy did not own his original account, and they reported it to Roblox, and I guess Roblox stepped in and said, yeah, we're going to have to disqualify him, which is actually pretty insane. But at the same time, I can sort of understand them doing it. Roblox has got to follow their own rules. Like I said, normally they're very lenient or they turn a blind eye. But when there's $1 million involved as a cash prize, I think they've probably got to abide by the rules, you know, a bit more strict this time. But there you go, guys. If you're ever curious about how people spot and find PG'd accounts, well, they mostly look at the join dates and then they compare it with the accessories, because it's highly unlikely that somebody would have made a Roblox account back in 2007 2007, and then all of a sudden they start playing like 11 years later in 2018 and they start collecting egg hunt prizes. Like, that's just not gonna happen. You very rarely see that, and it's like a true and honest player which is always own the account. I mean, I guess it happens a lot more now because you get some people which made accounts back in like 2012 and then all of a sudden they start using them again. But when it comes to 2007 accounts, like, there's just no way. At that point, the account is either just gonna stay abandoned or somebody else is just gonna get into it in a not very legal way, should we just say. I don't know how old this guy is. I'm guessing fairly young, because he posted this on his YouTube channel posts page, and he said, guys, everything will be explained in the hunt video. So I guess he's also making a video about this. My Roblox account is probably not PG'd. At least that's what I was told in 2018 when getting it. Stay tuned. So this guy's just straight up admitted that it's not his account and he bought it in 2018. What the heck? Why would you just admit to that? I mean, fair enough for being honest, but he's just saying here that he bought it from somebody, like a genuine transaction. But the trouble is, you're not allowed to buy and sell Roblox accounts anyway. So if it's password guessed or not, well, it doesn't really matter because you didn't make it. It's not yours. Oh man, I do feel a little bit bad for this guy, but come on. Isn't that just like common sense? If you want to use an account from 2007, don't try and win like $1 million in like a Roblox event where your account's going to be like heavily vetted and checked over. Oh god, what a grave mistake. So yeah, this whole situation is crazy. I knew something like this would happen, but I didn't realize it would be like, oh, somebody bought an account like back in 2018, like 6 or 7 years ago. Oh wow, crazy situation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As I was saying throughout the video, don't send hate to the top 10 winners because, you know, it's really unneeded. Even though, you know, I can't really do much about that because these guys were brave for winning in the first place. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I would not want to win an event like this. Like, oh Christ, whoever's in 7th place and they stayed anonymous, they're the smartest person on this list. So yeah, cheers for watching this video, guys. See ya.